Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Throwback Thursday. I'm back again with another adventure into the Warhammer quest as we're running out of heroes. The wizard Astro is going to be joining the party once again, about level 2, to I guess replace Lake Breeze the elf. Wulfric is, still in timeout from the horrible things he did to get kicked out of that village. And we're going to go on another adventure. So we'll show you the adventures and we'll get this underway. So here's our party for this adventure. Skeggy Goldfist, of course, Astra the Fantastic, my wizard, and then we've got Wilhelm the Witch Hunter and Hawk the Pit Fighter going back into a quest. Now, Astra's not doing too bad. He has a pretty good mix of skills. He's got Shield, which makes somebody immune to all attacks except those hit with a natural 6, which is pretty cool. Cost him 6 though. Freeze, which is an amazing spell. Roll a d6 and the roll shows you two things: the number of monsters affected by the spell and the number of wounds each monster suffers with no mods. The target of the spell must be on the same board section as the wizard, which is great, and that's 5. And then healing hands for 2. Every hero heals 1. That's super handy if I get knocked down in a turn at the end of the round. As long as Astro's standing and I protect him, he can bring everybody back to life. So I've got a wizard, I got a healer back. He's got no special gear, just his sword, and that's really it. So we're gonna buy you some stuff this game with, and hopefully you'll be able to catch up with the rest of the party. So let's see what objective room we are questing in today. It's gonna be the fighting pit. Frick isn't here, so we know we're not going after the sword this time. 5. That's gonna be Man-Eater. In the Drakewald Forest of the Empire, there are rumors circulating of a man-eating monster that is raiding nearby villages and eating the inhabitants. According to the story, the monster is a great minotaur, but no one has actually seen the beast and lived to tell the tale. The villagers are so worried that they're staying indoors and doing no work. The local sheriff, therefore, have intervened to solve the problem once and for all. They've located the entrance to a cave system deep in the gloomy forest and have employed the warriors to kill it. However, it isn't certain that the monster is a minotaur at all, as the villagers are renowned for scaremongering. The warriors reach the fighting pit, rolling the objective room monster table, subtracting 1 from the die roll to determine the nature of the beast. A roll of 1 is still a 1. If the beast turns out to be a minotaur, the warriors must kill it and return its head to the village. If they're successful, they'll be rewarded with all the villagers' wealth. Unfortunately, this amounts to no more than 10 gold each, as it's a very poor village. If the beast isn't a minotaur, the warriors are scorned by the villagers who don't believe them and go unrewarded. This is the most pointless quest. I love it. The dungeon deck is assembled. Where do we begin? Of course, a T-junction. Fabulous. Well, it means we can at least put the board section in the middle of the table here, which is kind of handy. But as always, when we are presented with a T-junction, we go left. I don't know why that seems to always work, but it does seem to always work. Yeah, we're ready to start our adventure. Do we get ambushed in the T-junction immediately? There is. Of course we do. Okay, what happens? Goblins. 6 goblins appear. Outrageous gas has summoned the goblins immediately, because he's a disgusting old man. Alright, so who's getting 2 goblins? Hawk is, and Whitebeard is. Sweet. Or Astro is, sorry. I just called him the Wizard Whitebeard for some reason, I don't know why. So he gets 2, Skeggy gets 1. Everybody else has somebody watch and try and get them eventually, and just fight through there. Wulfric, sorry, not Wulfric, Wilhelm is not going to be able to go anywhere, so he's just going to turn around, I guess, and take a shot with his pistol in one of these goblins on a 4+. And hit! And then strength 5, so on a 2+ just kills 1. Sweet. And we'll kill them back here. Then it's initiative 3, I believe, on Astro. Yeah, he's 3. Hawk is 4. Skeggy is still 2. So Hawk looks on in dismay and can't do anything. And we go with Astro, who can't do really anything. I mean, I could blow my freeze spell right now, which is a terrible idea, because I have 9 power, but I rolled a 1 for the power roll, so like, I'm not going to offset it that much. He's just going to hit a goblin with his sword. And hit! Sweet, good job. He hits on a 3. Or sorry, he kills 2, he hit on a 4 actually. Strength 3. And he kills 1. Good job. Death blow, wizard. Misses the second roll. Skeggy all day. He lives to slay. His gold fist is going to pound some goblins. So using his rune axe, 2 attacks, hits once. Kills the first one. Death blows into the next one. Weapon skill 5 against weapon skill 2, so hitting on 3s. And then 2 dice pick the highest. Murders the second one. Off they go. So these 2 are trying to fight actually Wilhelm and Skeggy, or Wilhelm and Hawk. But they'll take a step in, attack Astro. Just can't go anywhere else and miss. And this one's going to attack Skeggy, who is impossible to kill and miss. Sweet. Well, we can't explore right now. So we get a power roll this turn. And I guess we shoot again with our pistol. We hit. And we murder another one. Good job, Wilhelm. And then the Astro goes and attacks that goblin. It misses. And then Hawk goes and can't do anything. And then Skeggy attacks the last goblin, hits once, 2 dice pick the highest, kills it. All right, well, Wilhelm's gonna get 40, Skeggy's gonna get 60, and Astro's gonna get 20. He's gonna look extremely upset. What do? We get, I think, just a treasure card because it was a 2 to 3. Oops, that's an event card. Ash, try again. The Shield of Defiance. This shield is a simple yet exquisite craftsmanship. It absorbs the damage completely from 2 blows. The first time the shield is hit, flip the card, and then the second time discard it. So sweet, that's going to be on Wilhelm because he's got the lantern. Finally explore, getting out of here. The guard room, makes sense. All right, so the first one's going to be a guard room. All right, well, Wilhelm, making Wilhelm's way. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. There's movement of 4. We've got Hawk next. He's going to go to this corner. Skeggy's going to protect the wizard. Some people are telling me that heavy armor doesn't offset his movement, but the armor drop card just says it's -1 movement. I don't know if it counts as being heavy armor, so I'm still going to move him 4, 1, 2, 3, because he has the boots of swiftness, and then 1, 2, 3, and that way Astro's protected by the dwarf. Plastic heroes have to stick together. That's just how it is. Okay, and oh, sorry, we need a power roll for that. We didn't get ambushed again. We have 4 power. It's an event time. Shazam! So it's an encounter, so let's roll. And it's going to be blue dice high. And we get a 65. Imperial Knight! The warriors meet an Imperial Knight Panther on a personal quest. He warns about some monsters that lurk nearby. Forewarned, the warriors are ready for the attack next. During the first turn of the next combat, each warrior gets +2 attacks. Sweet, maybe he got hired by the same sheriff to go kill these folks. It's kind of funny, there was a Bretonnian questing knight, but there was never an Empire Knight that you could play as. Maybe I could paint up an old Empire Knight and use him as the Bretonnian Knight. Would that be cheating? I don't have the Bretonnian Knight. I have his book, though. I'm going to draw a new card, so sweet. I guess we just go explore again. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now watch. I'm immediately going to get ambushed. What happens? No, I didn't get ambushed. It came close, though. Dungeon says... Another T-junction. Well, of course it is. You feel it? It's going to be another weird one. Oh, my God. Okay, Wilhelm, well... AGL, right? Always go left. This is how we play this game. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna go over here. Hawk's gonna go. Oh, sorry, no, we need to roll power. Did we get ambushed again? No. So we have 5 power this turn. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Astro's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And Skeggy 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, well, let's explore again. And it's a passageway. Okay, sweet. Well... So the nice thing is here, it's going to come back towards me, but at least I can put the door here so that this dead space turns into the map, because this is one of those games where the dungeon is determined to, like, screw up where I put all my character sheets. Of course, we'll put the door on the left, because you always go left. So, yeah, let's keep going. Power phase. Don't get ambushed. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got one more chance of being ambushed. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for Skeggy. No exploring yet. Now there's only 4 cards on this side, so if it's not on this side, I mean, we're gonna do some walking. Lots of chances of getting ambushed here. Now we get ambushed. What happens? D6 Goblin Spearmen and D6 Goblin Archers. Oh, this place is infested. So Spearmen and Archers. There we go. Who's getting Archers? Everybody's getting a Spearman. Who's getting an Archer? The Elf, which is Wilhelm. And then the Barbarian, which is Hawk. Immediate trap. Fantastic. Okay, well, that's sweet. They're going to attack this round as well. So, Wilhelm, you're going to stabify this guy with your sword. And you might as well do the +1 to hit one, but it doesn't really matter. You hit with both. And that's going to be because your strength, he's toughness 3, your strength 3. That's going to be a 4, 5. So, 2 points and 2 points, and that'll kill him. On to the next one. Hits. Kills him 2, 4 damage. To try his sweet battle axe for one, so he'll take a step. He can't explore, so you might as well step to this square and make some stabs. So battle axe, 2 attacks. Ha! Just misses. Hawk. And then I guess it's Astro. We don't have the juice to really do much, but he hits with a sword and kills a goblin. Oh my god, he's gonna kill everything with swords this game. Skeggy time. Hits once. 2 dice pick the highest. And barely kills him. Well, this one's gonna shoot into... well, they can't shoot actually because they're engaged. They're just both gonna attack Hawk. 1 hits, and strength 3 against toughness 4, no damage, -1. Oh, sorry, actually, 1 damage. Down to 11. Sweet, well, new turn. Do we get ambushed again? Double ambushed? Triple ambushed? No. No, but we could just clear this whole room now if we want. Do it. Show him your might. So we're just going to instantly use the freeze spell, and as long as I roll a 2, 2 goblins are affected for... Actually, I need to be 3. At least 2 goblins affected for 3 damage. I roll a 2. Oh, man. 2 wounds. Never mind. Toughest with 2 wounds. Sweet. So he just vaporizes these 2. On the combat, so that's another 60 for Astro, 20 for Skeggy, and 40 for Hawk this time. That's for Wilhelm. Hawk has earned nothing. A sweet treasure were the goblins carrying. A 2, so just another treasure card. It's... the Ensorcelled Blade, +1 to hit rolls. Let's give it to Astro, because he's doing great at hitting stuff. He might hit on better than 4s. And sorry, it's the start of the turn still, so we're just going to walk Wilhelm over here to explore. We'll go with Hawk, and then we'll go Astro and Skeggy. Skeggy stands there, he can move faster. All right, exploring, so this is the last card on this side. What is it? It's a room, so it's a dead end, the Well of Doom. Let's go. Left has betrayed us! Ah, we should have AGR'd in this case. Well, Wilhelm, get in there. Let's kill whatever's in here first and get some gold. 1, 2. Hawk can go 1, 2, 3, because we just want to fight our way out of this. Astro's going to go 1, 2, and then Skeggy's going to go 1, 2, 3. What was in the room, though? Something goblin-y? Yeah, more goblins! This whole place is infested with goblins, so 6 goblin archers. Well, I mean... they were poor villagers. They're only going to pay us 10 gold, so it stands to reason there's only goblins here. Who gets 2? Astro gets 2, and Wilhelm gets 2. And, yeah, well, new turn. Let's see what... do we get ambushed by them? No, we don't get ambushed by them, at least. So... how do we want to do this? We could use the freeze spell, but we kind of want to save that. Wilhelm, go kill all these guys. Stepping sideways or diagonally over here. Ensorcelled Blade, so hit on... no, actually, it's the Blade of Sharpness, hitting on 2s. Both hit. And then it's just on a 2+. So first one, dead. 2+ to hit for the next one. Yep. 2+, dead. 2+ hit for the next one. Yep. Dead. And then the last one, Death Blow, hits, dead. He's hitting on 3s with +1 from his +1 sword. So 4 dead goblins for Dr. Mr. the Wilhelm. He's gonna go, he'll just go 1, 2, so he doesn't get pinned, and then use his battle axe. On 3s, both hit. 2+, kill, actually a 1+ kills. And then Death Blow, oh, leaves one alive. First kill, and he misses with the second one. I mean, I could luck it, just to try and get everybody moving again. Do I care? Yeah, I'll luck it, what the hell. We hit, we kill, because he's +2 to this. So that resolves that. It's going to be 60 for Wilhelm and 40 for Hawk. Astro can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Skeggy can go 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. Now we'll have Wilhelm lead still. And then, oh no, Hawk is stuck there. Yeah, it's something cool now, magic item. 12. On weapons and armor is the Berserker Sword. It's +1 to see if you go Berserk. It has no effect on anybody else, so it's 250 gold basically for somebody. We've given 1 to Astro, and we've given 1 to Wilhelm, so we'll give 250 to poor Hawk, because honestly, I mean, he did his job. Did we get an ambush on our way back to check out this other door? No, we got lots of magic now. I guess we could spend 2 right now just to heal Hawk, so we'll go to 4, and then we start moving with Wilhelm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, no, I'd be there. Then it's Hawk, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Astro. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Skeggy. Follow me, I know what I'm doing. Alright, do we get ambushed? No. Wilhelm saying, stop old man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hawk, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for Astro. And then get ambushed again. The answer is no. Wilhelm steps to the door. Hawk goes 1, 2, 3, 4 and waits behind. And then we'll do Wilhelm and Skeggy, because Hawk can just go up after Wilhelm enters. We find another T-junction. 1 card left, so we're putting it on the right, so I don't have to walk all the way over there, and we'll shift the dungeon down. On the upside, I don't think there's any T-junction cards left in the deck, which means that whatever's through here, if I have to double back all the way to this side of the deck, the objective room at least can't split. This can't split twice, so it's a walk to the objective room. All right, let's see how we go. This could be it. So 1, 2, 3. Oh no, wait, I have to roll again. That was exploration phase. What's my power phase say? Do I get ambushed? No. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 with Wilhelm. Hawk's gonna follow. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Astro, 1, 2, 3, 4, and Skeggy in behind, 1, 2, 3, 4. Super Weird Dungeon, is this it? Super Weird Dungeon says, yeah, oh, thank God, the fighting pit. Well, in this case, always go right was the right answer versus always go left. If there is a Minotaur in here, this is an appropriate maze of the Minotaur. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2. Wilhelm, you can handle this. We're just gonna line up like heroes. Oh wait, power phase. No, I rolled the power phase, I rolled 5. 1, 2, 3. And then Astro, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3 and hide behind Wilhelm, because that's your job. And then Skeggy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go up the middle, your toughness 9. All right, so we're D6 -1 to see if it's a Minotaur. We get paid nothing if it isn't a Minotaur. That's a 1, it's the maximum it could possibly be. It's the hardest of boss fight. 3 Minotaurs, 4 Orcs, and D6 Orc Archers. So 3 Minotaurs, 4 Orcs, and D6, 3 Orc Archers. Doesn't get an Orc Archer. Yep, the Dwarf. Who doesn't get a Minotaur? The Elf, so Wilhelm. Villagers were, I guess, right at least. Do we get ambushed while this is happening? No. All right, well, you can do this, Astro. You'll spend 1 of your power and go down to 8, and then all of the power from the power dice roll. And let's see how many creatures take how many wounds. 5 creatures take 5 wounds. So I think we just explode most of the orcs and hope that everybody else can deal with it. So we're just gonna go BAM! We're not getting shot with arrows, and Astro gets a big bunch of experience. Wilhelm. All right, Wilhelm, what do you got that kills Minotaurs really good before they kill this wizard? You've got Blade of Sharpness for +2 wounds, or the Hydra Blade. We could use our Circle to Wrath right now, which would give us 4 Blade of Sharpness attacks, which would be +8 wounds as long as they all hit. Or we could just Hydra Blade it for 66 wounds. I like to use the combos versus the Hydra Blade. The Hydra Blade seems too easy, so let's do some Circle to Wrath, double my attacks. Do I freak out and kill Astro instead? No, but I have faith to make that not happen. And so I'm going to get double my attacks, so 4 attacks. Use my Blade of Sharpness for +2 wounds. And we're hitting on 3s. We all hit, okay. And so it's this D6 -1, so 4d6 -1, +8, because it's +2 wounds. So 0, and then it's 4, 7, 12, +8. This guy explodes. Wizard is safe. Right, Hawk, show us we can do that battle axe. 2 attacks on 4s, both hit. Ooh, strength 5. So +1 of these rolls to try and hurt the Minotaur. We can't kill him, we can do some damage. Ugh, that wasn't great. So 4, 5, 6. 9 left. Bad start. Skeggy, do you try and finish one off? Because this one's going to attack you and it could barely hurt you. So I think you attack this one and try and finish it off with your 2 attacks. Uses Blade of Leaping Bronze for 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Oh my God. Well, okay. And then it's... Do you do anything, Astro? I think you just sit there because I don't want you to die. Poke this one. You could poke an orc. I'm gonna go step and poke an orc. No, you're my healer. Don't go near anybody. All right, well, then the Minotaurs go. So the first one attacking Hawk, 2 attacks on 4s, 1 hit. And then he is 2d6 +4 strength. Oh, and so I need to make fear checks for everybody, actually. Wilhelm, he's fine, so 2+. They're all fear 5. Skeggy, he couldn't even attack, so it's a good thing he missed. And then Hawk missed as well, actually. So this is no damage. He couldn't fight this turn. Oh, sweet. So that was 1 hit against Hawk, and he took 4 damage. I'll put Hawk down to 7. This orc will take a step, trying to get towards the wizard, and attack Wilhelm instead, I guess. Actually, no, they'd be, are they considered adjacent? No, he has to hop up. Misses, and then the other one can't move. Attack Skeggy, and miss. Well then, the Minotaur that attacks Skeggy, I forgot about, hits once with a 6, and it's 2d6 -5. Does 3. He's got 15 left. Okay. Well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to. Power roll for the new turn. I'm hitting all my models. 3. I think we use 2 more power. Yes, and go down to 6 on the man, the legend that is Astro, and then how many models do we affect for how many wounds? 6 for 6, okay. Well, he'll melt these 2, and both the Minotaurs are going to go to 9 left. This is a great spell. All right, Wilhelm, take a step, and then your Circle of Wrath's already done. You'll just use your Blade of Sharpness and try and kill this guy. Actually, you can use one of your amulets to get +1 attack. That's what you'll do. And +1 strength, why not? So that's the amulet of no, is that Alcadizar? That's the amulet of Fury, sorry. So you have 1 charge left on that. And so it's gonna give you 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, or say 4s actually. You'll faith that to a 4. And you'll faith that to a actually, we don't need to faith that high. Just 2 hits is fine. Because we're +4 wounds here, and we're straight dice. So as long as I roll 5+ on 2d6, he's dead. I roll an 8, so he's dead. He's gonna switch to Knee Spike for 4 attacks against this other Minotaur. 1 hit, and then it's just dice damage. 5, it's down to 4. And then Skeggy can fight 2 attacks, or he can use Blade Leap and Bronze. He uses Blade Leap and Bronze, hitting on 3s. And then he's strength 3, so -1 each of these. That's going to be 2, 3, 6. That's enough to kill him. Sweet. Well, we do get a card still. Oh no, we don't. We don't get anything because we didn't get ambushed. Oh my god, that's all we got. Everyone gets 10 gold from the villagers. Hooray! This Kill Poached Hawk gets nothing. It's a good thing we gave him that Berserker sword. That's 880 more for Wilhelm, 385 for Astro because he cleaned up all those orcs, and 440 for old Skeggy. That was an absolute labyrinth. This game's so silly. Last game we all died. This game we got paid for by the poors. What was on the other side? Passageway, corner, passageway, room, corner. I'm so glad I didn't go that way. Could you imagine? This has been one long tunnel for the first 3. Yes, always go left still proved right. Because the first decision was left, and then all the knock-on decisions, although there were some rights in there, were still left. For doubt, AGL, always go left. The question is, can we actually make it back to civilization? 4 weeks to get to a proper, like, town. 25, the first week. And it's not plague, at least. A prisoner. Alright, so we have to fight the mercenaries and free the prisoner. What happens? We roll, good? Yeah, that means we get gold. Bonus gold, good. The villagers didn't pay very well, so I'm excited about that. The warriors best the mercenaries in a fierce fight and free the prisoner. He cannot travel very fast. Adds a week to the journey, and he gives each warrior 100 gold. Feels like it's going to be one of those adventures where the post-game was more interesting than the actual game. So still 4 weeks left. 36. 36, so week 2. Lightning. As the warriors setting up camp at the top of a hill, a storm gathers above them. The sky blackens and grows dim, and thunder rolls. The next interest, a lightning bolt shoots from the sky, hitting one of the warriors in the head. Roll d6 for each warrior. The warrior with the lowest score is hit by the lightning, melting his armor. He loses 2 items of armor. If the warrior doesn't have 2 items of armor, the armor he's wearing is melted, and lightning bolt sets its clothes alight too. He arrives in the next settlement in tattered, charred rags, and must therefore buy new robes and new boots. Oh my god, okay. Astro, Wilhelm, Hawk, and oh god, Skeggy, don't roll a less than 4. Oh thank god, because his armor is really expensive. So we have to re-roll with Astro and Wilhelm, 3. So his gorget's melted. And does he have any other armor? He's got the I forgot about his killing blow as well. 6 is hit or d6 extra rounds. Oh my god. And his circlet of wrath. Oh no, not that. I like that. Bracelet of Aslan, potion of healing. Yeah, I think it's going to be his gorget and his circlet are both gone. I don't know if I could buy a new gorget. I think I have to go just to the armor and buy something new. Buy something different. So he's toughness 3 right now. Alright, 3rd week, 42. I mean, technically the 2nd week. We have to go to 5 now. So 42. Flood! The weather's been bad recently and the land is flooded. The warriors can each either abandon hope of reaching the destination, or they must pay a frame and 20 gold each. That's fine. I'll pay 20 gold each. Or 34 again. Is that more lightning? Don't be more lightning. Don't be more lightning. Don't be more lightning. Bad map. With the settlement they were headed for turns to be wrongly marked, and there's little more than a hamlet. The warriors have to stay there and buy equipment, etc., but must roll for availability as a village. Damn it! We're in a village again, which means no going to special locations, so we're gonna go, I guess, to the forge. So we'll start with, you don't really need to buy anything. Actually, you should, no, you have built-in healing, you're probably okay. You're not gonna buy anything, but we gotta go buy Wilhelm some new armor. So, we can, like, we're not gonna find any of this stuff, unfortunately. All the other stuff gets destroyed if they get hit by a 6. We could buy furs, maybe? Who can wear it? Anybody. So we could just go buy furs for him. Can be worn in addition to chainmail light armor, in which case it causes -1 move, -1 on hit rolls. We just buy him furs, I guess, on a 4+ if we can find it. We can. Can't get light armor because it's a 7. That's the best we could do, really. Yeah, that's all we can do. So we buy him some furs. So it's going to cost him 300 gold. And then what's his settlement day look like? 64. That's going to be exciting, I bet. Witchcraft! We're accused of witchcraft and chased from the streets by an angry mob. Roll d6 in the falling table and see what happens. I mean, he's a witch hunter. He wears a funny hat. He escapes by jumping under the settlement wall and into filthy water. Pelted with eggs and rotten fruit, he staggers at the far side where he waits outside for his companions. I don't have to pay living expenses, at least. But I buy my furs, and I must look horrifying. I'm also, hit by lightning and slightly singed, so off you go. You can't go to the Mages Guild, so there's really nothing else to do except for roll and spend your living expenses. 26. What terrible thing happens to you? 26 is betrothed. Oh no, due to a mistaken identity, your warrior finds himself surrounded by a gang of angry young men who insist he's betrothed to marry their sister. If your warrior agrees, I'll bite at knife point and pledges his troth to a family's daughter for ample charms. The marriage arranged tomorrow, so you have to get out of the settlement or get married. So you also get kicked out of the village immediately or get married. Well, I mean, you're a handsome old fella with your gray beard. Astro, you philanderer. Get out of here, you Wilt Chamberlain. I mean, yeah, I did say that the settlement was going to be, the village we wandered into is going to be more interesting. All right, Hawk, do you need to buy anything? You can't go to the pit school. You can't do anything. So what happens to you? 51. Crime. The warrior is accused of murder and thrown in jail. The matter is sorted eventually, but only after your warrior's companions have bailed him out. Each warrior in the party is accused must pay d6 times 5 gold. If you don't have any money, the warrior must spend d6 days in jail. While he doesn't have to pay living expenses or roll on the table. I mean, let's just stay in jail. 3 days in jail. It doesn't matter. You're all waiting outside. Go to the bar. All his companions are idiots. Skeggy decides for his one day, he's going to go to the bar because there's always a bar. Learn the bear fat trick again? On an 8? No, it's a 6. What happens today? The local tattoo artist inscribes a picture of a slain dragon on your warrior's back. Oh, Skeggy's got a sweet back tat. Standing atop its corpse is none other than your warrior himself, brandishing a huge sword. Beneath the image is an impressive scroll with your warrior's name and the legend Mighty Warrior inscribed in cursive script. Awesome, we got a sweet back tattoo. This is the most ridiculous adventure. I like how it goes horrifying, ridiculous, horrifying, ridiculous. What happens to Skeggy afterwards? 51. I mean, it couldn't possibly be that bad. Another crime, also accused of murder, maybe murdering a dragon. Spend some time in jail? 5 days in jail. These guys wait outside for 5 days. 3 days later, he walks out. 5 days later, he walks out. And they all decide to never go to this village again. So it didn't cost any money. He's wearing weird fur and gets accused of witchcraft. He's, Wilt Chamberlaining around, and these two get accused of murder. I don't even really know what to say about that one, except I think it was great. Astro's back. He's getting the adventurers into all kinds of trouble, and they've literally been hurled completely, all of them, out of a settlement without having to pay a dime. Yeah, I feel like Astro is basically Rick from Rick and Morty, and he's just drunkenly wandering his way through the whole world. So, good job, Astro. You're great. You pass butter. You do exactly what I want you to do. And we'll see you in 2 weeks for another adventure. Till then, I'm Ash. Have a good day. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Desperate Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.